Good afternoon, everyone. This this could be a serial killer because what I was reading, him and a few other people has killed, I'd say, over 100 people. So anyway, Jose Gonzalo Rodríguez Gacha. He is one of the uh, Colombian drug lords of in Colombia history. He always he dealt with Pablo Escobar too. So, and he is in the Medellin cartel. So he was born in 1947 and he died in 1989. So Jose Gonzalo Rodriguez Gacha, also known as the nickname Don Tomorrow, and in English Mr. Hat, and El Mexican, in English the Mexican, was the most Colombian drug lord and who was one of the leaders of the gang Medellin cartel. So with the Aura brothers and uh, and Pablo Escobar, and Pablo Escobar is one of most world drug lords. He's got he had ties from the states to other countries to even Canada here. So I don't know if Rodriguez is I don't know if Rodriguez is got ties here in Canada or not, but I do not know. So I know Pablo Escobar did. So Jose Rodriguez was acknowledged as one of the world's most successful drug dealers, and became one of the world's billionaires. He became he, he became he came from a poor family of cheese vendors. He became cheese vendors, and his education did not extend beyond the grade school. He left school and started working in Gilbert Balana Barano, who at that time called the Azar of em- emeralds in Borica, and has a reputation as a killer. He became he became up in ranks at some point. He decided to that the drug business was more than a profit, and it was because I sold it and I had a lot of money and even pot. So yeah, all the drugs people sell get a lot of profits, and instead like to the cops drug bust, you lose all that profit just like that. So more money. So he went to the business for him of himself, and he became associated with Victoria Rivera de Vargas, a drug dealer. She is known as the Queen of Cocaine, and she murdered a family of her main rival. Rivera introduced him to Pablo Escobar, the drug lord, and Mardual Prosper and or Miguel, drug lord named Miguel Angel Felix Galileo. He started the prosperity the drug trafficking business is good money. I know because I've done it. So he started he started to buy larger amount of land in the middle of Magdalena. He started to sell cocaine for to the USA, Panama, and the West Coast, California. And the gang got a rise to the ranks by Jose, and it is drained that drained that he helped design the Nicaraguan trafficking operation ring. Sorry for my eyes. I took my medication, and it always makes me dizzy. So just bear with me. Bear with me, okay? Thank you. And like I said, he helped the Nicaragua do the trafficking ring. So, oh God, I wish I was back in that business again. But people die from it. Just ask him. Just ask Jose. Just ask Pablo Escobar. So that employed pilot Barry Seal, who was murdered, of agreeing to testify against the gang, February 19th, 1986, after agreeing to testify against the gang. Basically, Medellin cartel. He was a rat. That's the reason why they killed him. And people kill rats. We kill rats. Ever since I we kill rats. So yeah, rats is no good because the saying goes, snitches get stitches. Uh, I've heard of that saying before, but back in the day, I've never heard of it. So he just heard of rats. So he ratted on the cartel. He was going to rat on the cartel. And that's why they killed him. So Jose had problems with the FARC guerrilla, some Barak that kidnapped Martha Music Aura M19. I'm hearing my wife. Babe, give me 1 second. You okay? Well, my audio's good. Yeah, I'm fix it. Yeah, the audio is good for that. I tried it on my computer. I don't know about yours. You might have to get something. I don't know. You might have to get in. You might have to get it defaulted like Sienna did to mine, or maybe get Sienna to fix it. She's good. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I guess the audios are no good. My audio's good, but now my wife's audio isn't that good. So, well, anyway, uh, yeah, I don't know where I am. So I don't even know where I am. Second, oh, okay. So yeah, so being a rat is you die from it. So Jose had problems with the FRCA. Okay, so now I'm on here. The sisters of the fellow drug lord Gord Luis Orca. So the cartel decided to create what would be one of the first far right permanently groups to fight against the guerrillas. Some who's down with the line. Jose became the leader of the most dangerous cartel in Colombia history. March 7, 1984, Colombian police and the DEA destroyed Jose's tranquility whatever complex cocaine laboratory. Then a few weeks later, April 30th, 1984, Colombian Minister of Justice Rodriguez Laura, who had crusaded against the cartel, was assassinated by the army men in Morton Cycles. Oh, sorry about that, there, people. My eyes are just kind of screwy today. So, Cycles. Escobar had indicted for the Laurel's murders. Morton Cycles murders. Jose was named as a material witness. America was fighting against the drugs. They were getting drugs from the cartel and Cali cartel getting U.S. California, U.S. named the 10 most wanted first Pablo Escobar, George Luis Orca, and Jose. The cartel had been Rodriguez war to all the cartels and assassinated and violating against cartel. So yeah, you can tell this guy's a serial killer because rats. They get assassinated between him and Escobar and a few other drug lords. So Escobar had a personal vendetta against Pracha Herenda. Heria. Jose was fighting against every drug cartel and Mac violent power and for making power of himself struggle over the emerald mines. He was struggling. He was actually trying to get the emerald mine. Emerald is it's a rock thing. I think mines. He was trying to take it over. So in February 27, 1989, he directed a group of 25 gunmen to kill Emerald Magnate Cabrero Molina. His power foes who was previously considered among his close associates. Close associates, eh? Well, that's hey, I used to be in the drug underworld. I know how everything goes, and I've been charged for drug trafficking once, but I almost got away with it till somebody ratted on me. But I didn't pull out a hit, but somebody did kill this person. She was a rat, so everybody thought that I put a hit on her. I didn't, but like I said, I nor care less about rats, nor care less about people. They think they know me. Some of them do know me. My wife, the kids, they know me. My family, they know me. And anybody else they think they know me, they got another thing coming. Because, I had a chance one more time, I would kill them all. That's just me. But I won't, because I'm not like that anymore. So, oh, be it. Then he went after his former associate, Veronica Rivera, the queen of cocaine, who was killed in Bogota by a hitman under his command on July 1st, 1989. He killed his associate, the one he was underneath for. Wow. He later detonated a bomb in the office of Taquiminus in Bogota, which were property of the Victor Cardenas, the new Emerald Izar, whose nephew's murder was also ordered. Now, he between Jose and Pablo Escobar, they both terrorism, bombings. They do anything for the government to kill them all. And the government, to me, they're all crooks anyway, from Canada to all over the world. So I don't vote, never have, never will. Because if I do vote, I'll be voting for crooks anyway. So, but that's you know, I don't know. He now was charged in Colombia and state for his involvement in a number of killings. So there are a number of killings, serial killer. Even though he's one of the most dangerous drug lords in Colombian history. So for his involvement in a number of killings, including the assassination of the president of the leftist Patriots Union Party, Jaime Padro Leal, on October 12, 1987, in retaliation of guerrilla attacks on drug trafficking in the Eastern Plains of I don't know, the Eastern Plains, I can't remember if it's in California or somewhere in Colombia. So anyway, Jose started in 1989 year of a horror in Colombia. Massacre carrying 12 traditional officials to the lurch, removed them to the judicial files. Escobar and Jose contracted a trained hitman by Gerard Klein for the slaying of the popular president of the candidate Louis Caprilla Gallon on October 18, 1989, who was considered likely to be elected Colombia's first next president after the murder of Gallon. Hey, I'd kill them all too. Yeah, and I call the innocent laughs, so there you go. Jose had begun to have a less active role in terrorism attacks of the Medellin cartel. Now the new wave now that of drug trafficking related to assassination, a new presidential of Colombia launched an all-out offensive on the cocaine cartels and get extraditions with the states. So now they got extradition from the Colombia to, I guess, Mexico to the states. And I don't know about Canada, but to the states is okay. So authorities conducted raids all all over the country and made thousands of arrests. The Medellin cartel responded by declaring war against the government and over the next 4 months bombing almost every day and killing people. Well, that's what you call serial killing now, mass murders. By October 1989, there over public support of the crackdown on either Escobar or Jose, but they have one, they are one step ahead of the law. One step ahead, yeah. Conducted to be retaliators of terrorism, which killing hundreds of politicians, judges, and just random people. The cops aided that Jose and Escobar planned the December 7th, 1989 bombing of the secret investigative police headquarters, which alerts killed 63 people and estimate about injured about 1,000 people. Injured 1,000 people. The two men were also accused of involvement of November 27, 1989 bombing of avionic flight 203 outside Bogota that killed all 107 people aboard at the time of Jose's death. Jose was fighting wars against the Colombian government, the Cali cartel, and the FARC guerrillas, the DEA, and the Emerald businessmen led by Victor Cazara. The Colombian government got a break when they arrested Jose's son, Freddy Rodriguez Gacha during an army raid. They didn't have enough evidence on the son, so they let him go on gun control, legal weapons. They let him go with and waited if he did something again or he's um, with his dad. So George Velasquez, alleged L navigated and informant, another rat, was looking for Jose and Escobar and his other people, and get it back to the cops the by the get back to the cops by the law. Jose with his 25 bodyguards fled to another town by a motorboat. When he got to Taboo, he was accompanied by his other son, Freddie Gilmore Ramon Herito, alias Manto de Yucca, the number 8 man in the cartel, has alerted Jose again. The cops are coming, so he fled again. Jose, his 25 bodyguards, Pablo Escobar, and a few other people left again because an informant rat. So yeah, after several unsuccessful attempts to escape from the police, Freedom Freddy Gonzalo, armed with a 9mm pistol, Gilbert Randine, and three other bodyguards enrolled in a shootout with the cops and two fugitives were killed by the helicopter machine's guns. The police engaged again against their shootout with the remaining bad guys, bodyguards and whatever. Two bodyguards, finally, the two bodyguards and Freddy Gonzalo eventually killing them. So they killed them. And again, the artilleryman opened fire again to Jose and armed with a German submarine gun, which is in the shortcut again, shootout again. Then cops finishing shots Jose in the face, him and killing him. Jose and his last bodyguards was killed shortly after the test bodyguards. Shortly afterwards, people rumored that Jose had committed suicide, and soon, at least Jose's funeral, the estimate number of mourners were as high as 15,000 people. 15,000 people. Well, I'd be lucky if I get one. So there he is. There's a very there's the very worst drug lord in Colombian history. Jose Gonzalo Rodríguez Gacha. So there you go. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.